Hey, what's up? It's Hurricane Dave Smith. I hope you're having an awesome day today. Hey, I want to do something new for my tech people because a lot of people are hitting me up asking me about my tech stack and what am I using when I'm using technology. I talk about AI, but I'm going to do something for my Toastmasters International family. Proud to be a part of that. We always have an opportunity to stand up and present in front of people. What's the worst thing that can happen with your presentation? I'll tell you. When you go to click that clicker and the slide don't advance, I see this happening all the time. And it's happened to me a number of different times. Listen, I've been using clickers for, too many years to count. This is one of my first clickers that I had. It's from Keyspan. And, for the most part, did the job. It had the little pointer at the top. You can advance your slides forwards and backwards. Uses a regular USB connection to plug into your computer. And it worked fine for a lot of years. But then I decided to upgrade and get me a Kingston because I liked the way that it felt in my hands better. Which, by the way, write your name on your stuff because these things have a tendency to get lost when you're at conferences. But this Kingston remote served me very well for a lot of years. And again, write your name on everything. And it felt good in my hands. It felt really, really good. But I will tell you recently, actually about maybe 5 months ago, I was doing a presentation at a school, had some cool hip hop music because that was the audience. Before they came in, clicker was working fine. Walked around the room, made sure the microphone was working fine, no dead spots, but my clicker, it was running every play. Everybody came in, got introduced, nice welcome, and I was really amped up. And I asked you guys, you ready to have a good time? You ready to have a good time? Make some noise. Went to my clicker. Now I'm pointing it at my laptop. What is going on? Hold on 1 second. Let me check the batteries. Even though I had just put fresh batteries in there, because I never leave your batteries inside these remotes if you can help it. Because when it's in the case, it might be pressed on and you'll show up at your event with a dead battery. Plus I keep spare batteries, but it would not work. I had to move my laptop closer, do my presentation solely in the front to the left side because you don't want to be standing in front of the screen. But this bad boy was not working, even right next to it. Not the play, not the move. It still went well. They still got the message, but I wasn't able to do it in presentation style. I said to myself, never again. Never again will that happen to me. When the students left, I picked my remote up before I cut the laptop off. Okay. You're working again. Gotcha. Cool. I still love you, but you're done. And the reason why these remotes, they are using Bluetooth. Their frequency is on the Bluetooth frequency. You can get these remotes and it doesn't matter if it's a Logitech or a Kingston or a Keyspan. For the most part, they're not professional remotes, but they work in a small setting. But the Bluetooth, these phones and these kids, when they came in with their Bluetooth devices on and their earbuds, totally wiped out my signal. When I was driving home, I was saying, that's never going to happen to me again. I started looking at what all of these professional speakers, when there's thousands of people in a hotel ballroom and they're not having any problem, I started noticing the clicker that they were carrying had a little nub on it at the top. It's like, wow, what is that? What kind of remote is that? I've never seen that kind of remote before. But all the big boys use it. And if you're a speaker, you're like, I remember seeing that. I went back to the soundboard. Hey, great presentation. I love the lights. Can you tell me what kind of clicker that is? They said DSAN. DSAN. This is the baddest remote control on the planet. It comes with the 4 buttons that I like it. You can get it just with that big green button. You can get a 1-button remote or 2-button if you want to go back. But I like to have 4 buttons. So this big green button here is to advance it. This red is to go backwards. This here is your little laser. So if you want to point to something on the screen. And this guy here, again, is important. This blacks out the screen, this button right there. If you're trying to make a point, then you want to black the screen out. Make that part of your presentation. Hey, I've got something very important that I want to tell you. Boom. Black the screen out. They're focused on you. You say that important piece. Boom, you turn the screen back on. Don't discount the 4-button remote. This uses its own frequency. It is not on Bluetooth. It comes with its own transmitter, receiver. This receiver works up to 300 feet away. And this is called the Perfect Cue Micro. This is the small version. They have a big version that has a bigger receiver, but this goes just as far, 300 feet. It does come with a real cool case, and it holds everything in there nice and neat. It holds your cables, your remote, your clicker, the transmitter receiver. Now, this is not a remote that you're gonna find at Sam's Club, Best Buy, Target, Walmart. This guy here is gonna set you back, not 200, not 100, 400 for this guy. $400. But I tell you what, I would have given 500 or 600 or 700 not to have that massive failure. And now I have the comfort of never having to worry. When I press that button, oh, it's gonna go. Make the investment. After all, it's your career. That does it for my very first Tuesday Tech Stack. I hope you enjoyed it. So look out for it every Tuesday. Have a great day. God bless.